What's up everyone, this is your girl Drea here with another video, and this time I got for you guys the brand new Sony Xperia XA2. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing video for you guys and show you the device and let you know what some of my first impressions are. So let's go ahead and get this started. Okay, so this is one of the brand new devices offered by Sony this year. It was announced last month at CES in Las Vegas and just became available this month. So it is one of the newer devices you can receive of 2018. It was launched alongside its bigger sibling, the XA2 Ultra, which is larger in size and just has a few other minor differences, but is otherwise the same device. So before I go ahead and unbox this, let me just run through the specs for you. Okay, so starting off, like I said, this is the XA2. It is the smaller of the two phones. This one has a 5.2-inch display. It is 1080p, so not QHD. Over on the back, we do have a 23 megapixel camera. On the front, an 8 megapixel camera with a wide angle lens, USB Type-C, a 3300 milliamp hour battery, and it is powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 630. So this is one of the mid-range devices, certainly not a flagship phone. This is budget friendly as well. You could pick it up for just $350, so very easy on the wallet. It does only have 32 gigabytes of onboard storage, so that's probably the biggest flaw or downside to this phone. But the good news is it is expandable with Microsd, and you could expand it up to 256 gigs. So that's the basic rundown of the specs. Let's go ahead and unbox it. I've got my unboxing knife here. And just do that and that, and let's go ahead and see the device. Okay, so right off the bat, we have our phone. And it does feel good. It does feel quite solid. I'm just going to put that aside for now. Let's continue seeing what's in the box. Okay, so we've got our usual startup guides, and wow, there's a lot of different booklets that I am not going to read. So let's just put that aside. And then we have our USB Type-C charging cord, and then our charging brick. So pretty minimal box, no extra goodies in here, no headphones, no case involved, but that's all right. This is only a $350 phone, of course. So I got the silver model here, as you can see. Go ahead and pull this off, and I'll power it on while I'm at it. Okay, so here it is. Here's the device. Pull off this sticker so we can see what the phone is really like. Put that aside. Yeah, so I really like it. I really like the way it looks, really like the way it feels. I like the color. The silver model, nothing too flashy, but it does feel nice. No complaints here. You can't see the larger bezels on the top and the bottom, although the side bezels are very minimal. So it does still have a very nice look. The selfie shooter right there, again, 8 megapixel camera. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and plug in my information for you, and then I'll come back with some first impressions. Alright, and I'm back, and I've just gone through the initial setup of the phone, which wasn't bad at all. Pretty simple. So yeah, this is it. This is what the home screen looks like. I'm really digging it so far. All right, just taking you around the device. Over here on the right side, we do have the small round power button and our volume up and down button. Over on the left side, this is where our SIM card and micro SD card go. Over on the bottom here, we have our single bottom firing speaker and our USB Type-C port. And then over in the back, this is where you're going to find your 23 megapixel camera and the fingerprint scanner. Now this is pretty big that they included a fingerprint scanner. This is the first time that Sony has included one on their phones, at least here in the US. We finally have one. And I do like the placement on the back versus they've had it on the side previously. But I do like that they put it on the back this time around. And the fingerprint scanner, it works decently enough. Certainly not the fastest one. There is a bit of a delay when you compare it to flagship devices. But all in all, it's really accurate. So far, no errors at all in reading my finger. So it's very accurate. Just that minor delay. But again, it's a $350 mid-range device. I could live with that delay. But yeah, it looks good. Again, this is the smaller of the two. The XA2 Ultra is almost identical to this, except is much larger in size at 6 inches. It's also got 2 selfie cameras versus the one that this one has, the 1 8 megapixel camera found on this one. You'll also get a slightly larger battery on the Ultra, 3,500 milliamp hours versus the 3,300 on this one. And you're going to get 4 gigs of RAM versus the 3 gigs of RAM on this one, the XA2. Other than that, they are both mid-range devices, both rocking that Snapdragon 630 processor. Okay, so in this case, the Ultra really only refers to the size. Both of them are nearly identical in terms of specs, and both of them are considered mid-range devices. But yeah, this is your first look at it. I'm definitely going to be doing a full review coming up in the near future, and then I will give you my more complete thoughts on it, on the camera performance, the battery, all those kind of things. But let me know what you think about it. So far, so good. It's a nice device. The screen is clear. 1080p definitely works for a phone of this size. 5.2 inches, no complaints there. So let me know what you think in the comments. What would you like to see me focus on in my full review? All right, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.